Dollywood's invited us out to try all their festive fall eats at their Harvest Festival. Let's see. You're watching the Theme Park Foodies, and I'm walking and talking because I've been invited by Dollywood to try out their Harvest Festival food. We're going to be going from spot to spot to try out all the offerings they have themed after the harvest, after fall. I'm really excited. This is a festival that really interested Sam and I. I'm very disappointed that she wasn't able to make it, and I do want to let you guys know that Dollywood did host us here today, so the food and offerings will be provided to us. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see all the different theming and decor they have for fall as well, and we'll also be seeing the Pumpkin Luminights tonight. So, all right, let's eat. I'm hungry. All right, so we actually started off at the Spotlight Bakery. They showed us the 25-pound apple pie, which we had in a previous video, and if you want to check that out, you could check out our Dollywood food crawl video. You want to see what we thought of that. It takes 24 hours to make one of those apple pies, and they're fairly good. They've given us a bunch of seasonal and festive offerings, a cinnamon bun with a maple glaze, and I'm about to try out. They gave us a Danish with a pumpkin cheese or a pumpkin cream cheese on it, as well as some seasonal pumpkin cookies. I'm excited to try them out. We also met one of their two executive chefs, Matt, went over some of the fall festive offerings they have here. I'm going to try out that cinnamon roll first. Cinnamon roll. You know it's good when you get the cream or the topping all over you. Really good. 7, solid. All right, this is the Danish with the pumpkin. Crispy Danish. You taste the pumpkin. Wow. Give it another 7. Spotlight Bakery is, Sam and I said last time, real great spot here. All right, pumpkin cookie next. Great sugar cookie. Soft icing, not too hard. Another 7. Real good. I'm gonna try their apple pie fudge. This is from the ice cream shop. Wow. I know it's supposed to taste like apple pie, but it tastes just like apple pie. We have apple pie, it can melt in your mouth. I really like that. That's an 8 for me. That's really good. All right, so it's finally lunchtime after a great breakfast at the Spotlight Bakery. We're going to Market Square for lunch, where they're gonna give us an assortment of different harvest-based food items. I can't wait. So I'm gonna try the smoked bratwurst. Probably should have cut this first, but potato. Another 7, so good. The bratwurst really has no chewiness to it. Just how juicy it is. They have a little spicy mustard right on top of it. Fresh peppers, so good. I'm gonna try out the sweet corn Hushpuppies next. They're good. They're my favorite. Yeah. Different. Maybe more sauce, but 6. Still good. Sweet potato poutine next. Potato fried. I'm definitely gonna make a mess out of this. Sweet potato poutine, really good. Another 7. All right, so now I'm gonna try the Arnold Apple Palmer. Has some apples on top. Is there alcohol in that?
That'd be a good show.
No, okay.
I was hoping so.
So it's just an apple Palmer.
Oh yeah.
Looks like a good Jim Beam type of mix.
Yeah. It's good.
You know, I have never
Solid 6. Solid. Tastes fresh. All right, next one I'm going for is the pumpkin bisque. So much food here. That's just like perfect soup weather too.
Nope.
Wow. I like that a lot. Pumpkin bisque is that's an 8 for me. All right, up next is the Harvest Flatbread. You can see some cheese on the top of this and sweet potatoes. I've never thought of putting sweet potato on a flatbread before. Different. Sweet potato's a little tough. I like the bacon, the cheese, and the flavor profile. Give it a 6. It's good. Up next, pumpkin pie punch. I'm hearing great things about this. The cinnamon on top. That's great. Wow. That's a top item. That's a solid 9. Wow, that's great. Not gonna lie, if you watch this channel, you know I'm a big milkshake fan, and the thing that I was looking forward to the most, the apple pie milkshake. There's a crust on top. Wow. That's a good shake. I've had some great shakes this week though. I went to Hershey, so shakes there are really good. That's still a great shake. I'm gonna give that a solid 8. All right, we're going into the Grist mill to see how they make fresh cinnamon bread here. I'm excited. It's really cool. We got to go inside the Grist mill and watch them make the hot, fresh cinnamon bread. Wash it in that butter. I got the apple butter. I'm apple butter biased, but honestly, it tastes good even without it. If you saw our previous video, you'll see this is definitely one of our must-eats for Dollywood, I think for anyone that's been here. And as you can, if you come to the park, you'll know the line is far and wide. But I'm gonna cut into this and I'll rate it again. Savory, with the butter and the sweetness. It's a 9, so good. And fresh, with like burning in our hands as we were holding it. Really good. I just had the maple bacon funnel cake from Splinter's. I'm not a funnel cake fan, which is why I didn't really eat that one on camera. I'm not gonna like funnel cake most of the time. Funnel cakes are only 5 for me, but I'm not a funnel cake person. Do like funnel cake. Definitely seemed like a well put together funnel cake. They made it fresh right in front of us. It was hot. So far everything's been real good. We're gonna have dinner tonight at Front Porch Café. They gave us some time to enjoy the park. We'll be back also tonight after dinner to see the Luminights. So I'm excited for that. For dinner, Dollywood has provided us Front Porch Café. So I believe we'll be having some items from the Front Porch Café. Sam and I didn't get to eat here last time, so we're very excited. Unfortunately, Sam didn't eat, but I'm very excited to try some of the food here. Hopefully I can bring Sam back here at a different time. And also try all of their Harvest Festival trees that we can find here. The Front Porch Cafe is themed or based around the idea of the front porch, Dolly Parton's first actual stage. Yeah, ready for dinner. All right, so we're starting off with pumpkin corn chowder. It's steamy. Looks like all the vegetables are fresh. Sometimes soup can be too salty, not this one. Very good. We also got to meet Executive Chef Chris, who's one of the executive chefs here for Front Porch Cafe, as well as for the many festivals that Dollywood has. Very good pumpkin corn chowder. I would rate it a solid 7. It just tastes very fresh, earthy, not too salty, which is something that soups rest. Actually, all the soups. Dollywood does soup well, especially in the fall. It's just great soup time. Yeah, this one's good. The one at Stampede was good. The one in the afternoon was good. All around great soup. All right, chicken and andouille gumbo with smoked Gouda grits. Excited to try it. I can smell the smoke on this, and I love Gouda. Gumbo Gouda, 10. That's my favorite thing I've eaten this whole trip so far. Alright, so I'm about to try the marinated balsamic and mustard pork. This looks delicious. It's got some Brussels sprouts, some fingerling potatoes. Yeah, the pork. More high marks. This food that we've had tonight, I think, was my favorite from the trip so far. Really digging Front Porch Cafe. I'll give that a 9. Still, the smoked Gouda grits and that sauce, the chicken, so good. That's the only 10 that was really good. That's probably my favorite thing I've eaten. But this pork, definitely a 9 as well. Very well prepared. Pork sometimes get dry. This didn't get dry. It has a good juicy flavor, and the vegetables were seasoned perfectly and complemented the taste and the mustard and the flavor profile. Very good. So we finished off with apple dumpling, which was really good. The interior of the apple dumpling was so soft. I'm not sure if they baked or anything. They pitted it or ripped the core out of it. Had some caramel in the center of it, ice cream, very good. I would give the apple dumpling a solid 8. Now we're gonna check out the pumpkin luminights. I've heard so many people raving about the pumpkin luminights here. I can already see as I walk through the park during the day, the endless amount of pumpkins for the show and not even involved in the show like the pumpkins behind me. So I'm excited to check it out. Here we are, about to head into the Great Pumpkin Luminights. I'm excited to see all the different colors and lights, and of course, the jack-o'-lanterns, the pumpkins. We wouldn't be in Dollywood without hearing a guitar being strummed. And look at all the pumpkins and all the jack-o'-lanterns dancing to the song, as well as the well-lit waterway right here in the background. So cool, so nice. They even have jugglers out here. Oh, wow. You can see all the quilts sitting out here, dancing to the music. This series of lights had such a great atmosphere here. You could also tell there's some pumpkin smoke that adds to the effect. I believe it represents the Aurora Borealis, and they also have this light fixture, this light show over here, along with the Christmas stuff. There's also just a natural smokiness here to the Smoky Mountains. I was told that it's kind of like the trees are breathing, but this is definitely just some straight up smoke, as well as some of the smokes. Man, I could hang out in this spot all night. So nice. I really wish Sam was here. We'll have to just come back next year then. Right, Sam? Big cauldron of smoke right next to Tennessee Tornado. Cool pumpkin spider that leads you right towards Fire Chaser. As well as these little pumpkin spider webs. Are these his children? I wonder. Man, look at these pumpkins. Gigantic. Two jack-o'-lanterns right there on top. Wow. Oh no, that's one pumpkin person holding a pumpkin head. This display is right across from Fire Chaser. These pumpkins with flowers on them are shaping up and leading us to the pumpkin tree. Now we enter in underneath this tunnel of lighting effects to this well-lit pumpkin tree, ushering in fall and soon to be Christmas.
I'll wait for you right here.
Oh wow, it's a big boy. Gigantic. This is definitely some icon and centerpiece with the smiling pumpkin head at the top. What a unique and amazing, that's definitely what I can think of right now, not so scary fall event. Wow. All the lights in here are small jack-o'-lanterns, not all of them, just these ones, that lead and surround this grand pumpkin tree. The detail to theming is not lost as you walk through the park as well. We're walking underneath pumpkin bats as we pass Mystery Mine. Of course, the bats being associated with the bats that would exist inside the Mystery Mine. There's also some fun projections and some lighting right here on Mystery Mine. Very nice, very well done. I'm not sure if this is normal, but you can also see some reds and oranges right there on the drop tower. I don't believe that that's standard for the drop tower here. There it goes. We're now in Wildwood Grove, and you can see a pumpkin butterfly, a butterfly that would exist in this enchanted forest of Wildwood Grove. You can also see the pumpkins that surround this butterfly are butterflies themselves. Oh, the attention to detail again. So nice. Think of how long it must have taken to decorate this entire park. You can see the sunflowers here of Wildwood Grove are all pumpkins.
Yep, this
Fun.
sunflower field went in last year.
See the weenie here of Wildwood Grove A weenie in Disney would be like a castle or like the big Epcot ball or Spaceship Earth. Then the weenie here in Wildwood Grove is the Wildwood Grove tree, scattered with butterflies, representative of the matriarch here of Dollywood, Dolly Parton. See some owls as we walk by Thunderhead. We also saw some frogs up there at the front. Well, I shouldn't say at the front, next to the drop tower. It's very well themed, as well as a campfire as we're walking up to these owls. We got a foggy disco party going on. And that's gonna do it for the Great Pumpkin Luminights. Wow, what a great show. All right, so after checking out the Pumpkin Luminights, I'm back at the Dreamworld Resort. Wasn't really able to do a closer talk through of my experience today until I got back here, but wow. The food, the atmosphere, the decor, the way the fogging effects really mixed in with the natural smokiness of the Smoky Mountains, the lighting of the Pumpkin Luminights, the food, the amazing food, those Gouda cheese grits with the jambalaya. My favorite thing I had all trip, 10 out of 10. I highly recommend if you're at Front Porch Café to get that. The best food I probably had all trip was at that Front Porch Café with Chef Chris. Really loved that. I really liked the Harvest Festival food. It was so good when we sat down at the marketplace and I got to try all those different seasonal treats. The pumpkin juice was definitely a drink to remember. It's a food festival that I would definitely put up there with Disney. Although probably not as many options as Disney, the food quality was definitely up there, and you could see these executive chefs really put in a lot of time and effort in preparing and curating these dishes. So good, so delicious. Apple dumpling, the sausage that I had, everything was just so good. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Dollywood, for having us out here. I do want to note again that Dollywood did invite us here. This did not, at this video, come out of pocket. Usually all the videos do come out of pocket for us. So thank you again, Dollywood. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Liking really helps our channel grow. It pushes this video out there into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm and helps other people find it. Subscribing also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notification so that way you're notified every time that videos come out, which is every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Usually my wife says that part. I am missing Sam today. Sam, I know you're watching because you're editing this. Next year we're coming and you're gonna be with me. Well, I can't wait for it. Get back to our closer. Sometimes we do put out some extra videos too, so make sure that bell notification is hit so you're notified if an extra one comes out on a non-scheduled day. Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days, but make the days count. We'll see you next time, or I'll see you next time. And Sam will see you next time too. That's all, folks. Yeah, all around great time at Dollywood. Although the Harvest Festival is coming to a close pretty soon, I do highly recommend it. And thank Dollywood so much for the legendary hospitality.